Good afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Andrew Wilson here with an update to the forecast. You know, we do have a chance for some strong storms as we make our way throughout tomorrow. We actually have multiple rounds that are going to be possible this week. So we're going to be talking all about that here within this weather update this afternoon. And also talking about a little bit of what we've seen today, what we're going to see after these storms move through. Just kind of a full breakdown of the forecast for you as we hit throughout these next 48 hours and really even all the way throughout the next 7 days. Now, first of all, before we talk about the storms, I just want to talk about this real quick. A lot of people have been telling me that they're sneezing today. They're really dealing with the allergens. Here's what we're dealing with as far as what's in the air. Pine, oak, sweet gum, and then hackberry all coming in at the tree pollen count today. And so I think it's the oak that's really getting people right now. That tends to be one of the pollens that really gets people. And extremely high today, 1,794 for the count. Temperatures today, they were nice and warm, helping those trees to really start to spread their leaves. You notice 76 degrees right now, or was the high today rather, in Atlanta, after starting off in the upper 40s. So around average to just above average for this time of year. No rain in the rain gauge yet this month, but that's going to change. We have a lot of rain expected as we head throughout the next 48 to even 72 hours. See, temperatures haven't moved much from what we had earlier, still sitting at 75 in Atlanta, and some spots still in the upper 70s. So let's talk about storms. This is why I know a lot of y'all are coming on to listen to this live update. And the chance for storms today was still well to our west. Notice Jackson, Mississippi, all the way over towards Dallas, Texas, and Fort Worth. They dealt with the enhanced risk for severe weather today, and that's where we're seeing a lot of the thunderstorm activity to start off our day today into this afternoon. You see that they have the severe thunderstorm watch there over towards Texas, a lot of strong storms getting going, and that's going to be the system that's impacting us as we head throughout the day tomorrow. We're going to be having some strong storms move throughout the day, and we'll even have some really heavy rain at times. So I want to take this time before those storms even get to us. We're going to go through the timeline. We're going to go through the biggest threats, but I want to make sure that y'all have a way to receive weather updates. With 2 rounds of severe weather this next week, we want to make sure everyone has a way to receive alerts to their phone. Now, there's a lot of apps out there, but I will tell you that the 11 Alive app is a great app to have because it will send those alerts to your phone, and you can also watch these live updates. That's really what the temperature is out there right now in Atlanta. 74 degrees. You see the hourly forecast. You can get that, and this is exactly how it looks. You can see a live look of the radar. You can also get submit your weather wow moments. If you have any images that you want to share with us, you can upload them right there through the app, and then you can watch these live updates. This live update right here, if you hit watch live there at the bottom of your app, well, you'd be watching me right now give this update. And don't forget that you can also find us streaming on Roku and Fire TV. Make sure that you download those because you're going to want to make sure that you have updates on the severe storms that we have these next couple of days. So first of all, the first round of severe weather that's going to be possible will be as we head throughout the day on Tuesday. Notice far north Georgia under that marginal risk. We have the slight risk for severe storms stretching from Birmingham through Atlanta all the way through Athens, kind of along that I-20 corridor. With the exception of when you get closer towards Augusta, that's going to be areas that are under an enhanced risk. That's where we're going to have more widespread severe weather possible. Once you get into that slight risk area, it's more just scattered. A few storms here and there could be strong to severe, and maybe just a storm or two where you have more of a marginal risk. So what are the main threats? Well, we're thinking that we're going to see a lot of heavy rain, maybe even some isolated flooding from this system. Damaging wind will be at a medium threat. We're going to have an isolated tornado possible too. That's on the low side. I think it's going to be a little bit more of an increased threat when you get south of Macon, and same thing with hail. So there's just a low chance for a little bit of hail with these storms. So timeline time. Let's see when these storms are going to be impacting us. First of all, we head throughout tonight into tomorrow morning. Not going to be impacting us there for Tuesday morning. We will have a little bit of cloud cover moving in. So where are the storms at that time? Well, look over towards eastern Mississippi, getting closer on over towards Columbus, Starkville. All those storms are going to be moving closer on towards us by the time we head into the latter part of the morning, early part of the afternoon. Here's 10 a.m. Notice the storms are right on our doorstep. They will have already passed through Birmingham and Huntsville, maybe up towards Gadsden, Alabama at that time, and they'll be right on the state line. They start to move into our region by the time we get to about 11:30 a.m., continue to move through, impacting the Atlanta area as we head from 11:30 to 1:30 in the afternoon, 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 in the afternoon there on Tuesday, and that's going to be when we have the stronger winds, maybe a few power outages from this. Not going to be a good day to maybe go out to get lunch. Maybe you want to pack lunch and bring it into work with you. That way you're not dealing with the rain on the lunchtime commute. Once we get to about 3 p.m., much of the storms are east of the Atlanta metro, and then we'll see quieter conditions move in time for that evening commute. 4, 5, and 6 o'clock, it's looking much drier. Yes, there will be a few isolated showers, but it won't be as heavy as far as the rain is concerned, and our severe weather threat for Tuesday will be over. But we will still have another threat that's going to move in as we head throughout the day on Wednesday, really not day on Wednesday, really Wednesday evening into early Thursday morning. And you could even see a little bit of that there showing up at the end of the timeline here. I'm actually going to rewind real quick, guys. Take a look at this at about 5 p.m. Seeing a few storms get going closer on up towards Huntsville, Alabama, just northwest of Chattanooga. Those are going to be the storms that give us the potential for some strong to severe weather as we head throughout Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. And notice that North Georgia is under an enhanced risk for that threat. So we're expecting even more severe weather to be possible from that second round that moves in Wednesday night and Thursday morning. A quick timeline on that, still a little too far out for more of our more defined weather models, but you see that it's going to be really impacting us there Thursday morning even, but once we get to Thursday around noon, it's all out of here and we'll have some drier conditions move in for the rest of the day on Thursday. A lot of rain from this. Over the next 7 days, we're expecting about 1 inch to 3 inches of rainfall for our region, and that's pretty much all going to be occurring both on that Tuesday system and then the Wednesday night into Thursday system. Those two systems pretty much bringing a bulk of our rain as we head throughout this next week. And it's going to be good to see some rain in the rain gauge. We wish we could get it without the severe weather potential, but April, haven't had anything in the rain gauge just yet, but we are surely going to get some here as we head throughout the next 48 hours. Unfortunately, these storms are also associated with a cold front, so we are going to expect a big cool down behind them. Notice Friday and Saturday, highs only in the 50s. That's well below average this time of year, which is 71 degrees, and that 7-day forecast reflecting that. Remember, the bulk of our rain occurring Tuesday throughout the day, and then Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. Before you even wake up on Thursday, these storms are pretty much going to be out of here. You see the temperatures only rising into the upper 60s. We get another chance for rain Friday and Saturday. That's going to be really light stuff if we do see anything. Most of us will just see cloud cover, and then we'll have drier conditions move in for Sunday and Monday. I think that 20% chance on Saturday really going to be mainly for the morning time, but also going to be cool. Temperatures in the 30s there for lows. So just be ready for that little bit of a cool down there as we head throughout the weekend. So now I want to look at the extended outlook. Going to be below average temperatures at times this week. What's it going to be like as we head from day 8 through day 14? Well, it's looking like we're going to have above average temperatures back into the forecast. So if you like the warmer weather, like what we had today, well, it's looking like we're going to be having that as we head throughout the middle part of April, as well as wetter conditions. So a little bit more rainfall possible there throughout the middle part of April, above average rainfall possible for our region. Just be ready for that as well. And now switching gears, we've talked about the extended forecast, the 7-day. Let's talk about the travel forecast. We've got a lot of North Georgians traveling right now because it is spring break season. And you'll notice that if you're traveling around the state, a lot of us dealing with storms, not just tomorrow, but then you see the storms on Wednesday. You see some people still dealing with it on Thursday, like Savannah, and parts of the southern part of the state could be dealing with it, even down towards Thomasville. We're going to continue to watch that chance for storms really over the next few days. Just be ready for wet weather. And if you're traveling, make sure you have a way to receive weather alerts when you're on the go, and always check the weather before leaving the house. You don't want to drive into a dangerous situation. Also want to look at the weekend getaways. Maybe you're trying to plan a trip for this weekend for the end of spring break. Well, looking a little damp up towards Gatlinburg, maybe even a little bit of a wintry mix for those higher elevations up towards Gatlinburg. And then once we head into Sunday and Monday, looking much drier. Some places going to be nice and warm. Destin wouldn't be a bad place to be if you're going to be down there for Sunday and then into Monday. So I want to take a quick second. I want to check for any type of comments that are coming in, any questions anybody may have. I don't really see many questions coming in, but I hope everybody is getting a good update on this. I want to make sure everyone's aware of the storms that we're having. Make sure that you have a way to receive severe alerts throughout the next couple of days with these 2 rounds of storms that are going to bring us that chance for severe weather. Again, the 11 Alive app, great to have, can keep you updated whenever you are on the go. And guys, remember, it is going to be a bit wet here these next couple of days, but we will have drier weather back in here eventually, and it will be cooler. So make sure that you are bundling up if you're going to, or make sure that you have your winter gear rather ready for this weekend, and you are bundling up because it will be a little bit on, again, the cooler side as we head our way into this weekend. So again, wanted to give a quick update. Don't forget that you can also tune in for WXIA and WATL this evening for the latest updates on the forecast. Nicole Harford as well as Chris are going to be on this evening giving the latest updates to the forecast. And of course, we have all the news and weather information that you need whenever you're on the go. You can also have that on the 11 Alive app as well as on all of our streaming platforms. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll continue to keep you updated on everything with these storms right here at 11 Alive.